Welcome back, guys. We are going to be talking about another review today, and today we are going to be talking about Cult of Chucky. Now, again, I know a lot of people are, I would say, I wouldn't say really, you know, the fandom's really diversive over this movie. I personally enjoyed this movie. It really kind of left me opening, especially at the very end of how things left off, and I know the series pretty much took up right after that, and I'm happy that it did that because I know a lot of people, especially with that cliffhanger, which we'll get to later in the video, of what occurred. But this takes place, I would say, however many months after what happened to Nika, and she is now in a mental ward, and she meets all these different ones that have the same issues. And what happens is they have their normal doctor that go through each stages of different ones dealing with loss or paranoia or split personalities or whatever. Now, the main thing that's really interesting about this is we do see Andy return. He's trying to get help from Kyle, and we do see Kyle at the very end of the movie. And what happens is we see Andy torturing Chucky, and then later finds out the plan of what Tiffany and Chucky are doing. And Jennifer Tilly does return as well in this film, playing as between herself, Jennifer Tilly / Tiffany Valentine, which is kind of interesting. And she sends dolls to this mental ward, and it's back again to where Nika and all these other people have to fight for their lives. Now, it is interesting to the fact of Nika is pretty much on her own, but at the same time, she's fighting to not only still have her mental state, but at the same time gain her freedom and try to defeat Chucky one more time. And through the entirety of the film, we do see where Chucky does do the exact same thing. He plays mind games. He plays the whole, oh, I'm just a doll, and then killing behind the scenes. And we have some really interesting kills in here. I will say that. He pretty much kills one that is tied to a bed and actually destroys the glass above her and just shatters her entire body with glass. And then what we see is he's still torturing Nika to where, he's playing those mind games with her, and she does not know, okay, is this actually reality? Because there's a point in the movie where she's like, okay, is this actually reality or is it my mind? And what the doctor keeps saying to her, and she knows he's there, but she's like, okay, what do I do? Like, how do I fight off this this evil, this entity? And what happens is we later find out that there's more dolls in here, and Chucky actually is able to split his essence into different Chucky dolls or different good guy dolls. Now, what really got everybody in the end of this movie was what he does to Nika, because right when Nika is so vulnerable, we actually see where he actually puts his spirit into Nika and takes over. And when that happens, we see where you see the very first appearance of Chucky Nika. And what's really interesting about this is we see where he just turns around, and it's Nika Fiona doing this, like, hiya doc, and it's like there are some perks about being supernaturally possessed. And we see where she kills the doctor and then goes into the one that's pretending to be Chucky and kills him as well, and then even locks Andy into the mental ward as well after Andy starts trying to fight everybody. Now, what's really interesting about this is at the very end of the movie, Andy gets sealed into this mental ward. Kyle shows up at the very end of the movie, and Chucky Nika gets away with Tiffany, which leads into the series. Now, I will say once again, this was the very beginning of, I would say, the Chucky Nika, how do I say, not franchise, but the story of not only picking up the mantle of Chucky, of her father had been playing this character for decades, but at the same time, Fiona Dorff did an amazing job, in my personal opinion, of playing the part of the role of Chucky because of just the laugh was on point, man. You know, being very sadistic, being very, just very, you know, ruthless and cut, and just being very, like, you did not know what she was going to do, you know, like, or Chucky, however you want to describe it. And it was very interesting, just just the mannerisms of what she was doing to portray herself as being possessed by Chucky, and I think she did a very good job at portraying that role, especially the laugh. You know, the laugh is very uh, gratifying and catchy and just you know, very realistic, to where you know that that is Chucky. You know this is Brad Dourif's daughter. You know that this is the legacy of Chucky, and I think they did such an amazing job at portraying this to where we can actually go, holy crap, that is actually the daughter, the real life daughter of who plays Chucky. And I give a lot of credit to where credit's due. You know, some people want to probably go, oh, well, you know, she's trying too hard or this or that. And it's like, in my personal opinion, just from, you know, any negative reviews, I don't think she was trying very hard. I think they nailed it very well, to where they were going to be able to portray Chucky in a new light, to bring on the franchise in a new lighting, to where Chucky was learning so many different things, to not only go into other good guy dolls, but be able to spread this evil and this tyranny throughout the entirety of wherever he was, and had a plan. And that's what he wanted to do, and this was literally the start of it. So I'm glad, you know, even there are issues with the series, which I have stated more times than I can count, but I do think that they did very well, considering you know, the beginning of this, to where we continue to end the series to go, okay, what happened to Andy? What happened to Nika? What happened to Chucky and Tiffany? What happened to Kyle? You know, all these different things. So let me know what you guys thought about The Cult of Chucky. Was it a good movie out of your opinion? Was it a bad movie? Was it annoying? Was it just not for you? Either way, you guys can watch this on Hulu. You can watch this on Fubo TV. You can watch this on Peacock. You can probably watch this on HBO Max, or if you own the DVD as well, you could probably watch it as well. But what was your overall thoughts on this? Please let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Comment down below what you thought about it, and I'll see you as always on the next one.